Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the forum tonight. Summerland is my hometown. I grew up here. I ran and I operated and sold 2 businesses in Summerland that were very successful. I raised my family here. I am an active volunteer, have been my whole life, and am still today. I was an instructor for Okanagan College. I am a huge advocate of lifelong learning, to the point where I have returned to university myself, and in a few months I will be completing my communications degree from Royal Roads University. Needless to say, over the years, having grown up here, I've seen a lot of changes. Most of them are good changes. And I would like to speak now about some of the changes that this council has brought in. We have approved many housing developments. We have recognized the importance of arts and culture to our economy and to our lifestyle. We have undertaken a number of recreation initiatives, many of them with partners in the community, such as the Rotary Club. We have twinned the water and repaved Garnet Valley Road. Those are just a few of our accomplishments, but there's much left to do. Under my leadership, I hope to bring some more positive changes to Summerland. I'd like to speak to you now about 3 interconnected topics that I think are very important for all of us that live here. Community planning, our local economy, and water security. I would suggest there isn't anyone here that would like to see another divisive proposal come forward in Summerland. Perhaps we don't need any more of those, but what we do need are neighborhood plans that are embedded in our official community plan. These are plans that the community works on, and plans for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. Residents deserve to have more of a voice in what their community looks like. Further, neighborhood plans will give all of us assurances. The people that live here, the people that want to live here, and the developers who want to create more housing and other developments in Summerland. Community planning includes a lot of different factors. The diversity of a housing stock, including attainable or affordable housing, public amenities and cultural spaces, active transportation corridors like bike lanes, trails, and pathways, and infrastructure. The second thing I'd like to talk to you briefly about is our local economy. I mentioned housing, a variety of housing, including affordable and attainable housing. I think that we should have a downtown plan, but I don't think it should just be a downtown plan. I think it should be called a downtown neighborhood plan. We want people living in the downtown area. I'm not suggesting that everyone that lives here, that moves here, or that lives here now wants to live downtown. But I am saying that we need to have balanced and holistic development so that we can attract more young families to town. Young families will fill our schools, support our economy, and start up businesses and contribute to the overall livability of our town. I also am going to use a rebuttal. Thank you. Let's make sure that everyone has access to market or rental housing and childcare that is affordable. Let's make sure that our businesses can expand by having having the attainable housing for their staff as well. There are innovative ways that we can do this, and we must. I will use another rebuttal as well. Water security. That's the third point I wanted to make, and it ties into the other 2. When we're doing our community planning, we have to make sure that our infrastructure can bear it. Our watershed is infrastructure. We are mandated as a district to make sure that we have clean drinking water for all of our residents. So we need some way to protect our watershed as the water moves through it. I have lived experience here in business, governance, and as a volunteer. I am deeply committed to Summerland. Equally important is my well-rounded experience. I will take one more. I have to be fair. Equally important is my well-rounded experience and the relationships I continue to foster in other levels of government. I feel that this positions me as the ideal mayor for Summerland. Thank you.